So in terms of your new single, we're loving Lazy Love. You've both been making strides solo. How did the collab come about?
Oh my God. How did it come about?
So your manager and my A&R are really close friends anyway. And I'd met JPL a few times before. And I think I had Lazy Love and I was like, I really want a strong female on this track that like cover and have a lit video. Do you know what I mean? And someone that I actually like their music and stuff like that. So you were literally the first person that I thought of, and we reached out to you. We went for dinner and we like got acquainted and, you know, chatted, and then we had the video. So it was really fun.
I remember I heard the song and I loved it, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I can do on this. Like, I remember I was like, this is because it's so different from what I do, like, and I was like, but then again, it came at the right time, because that's where I was talking about being versatile and being different. So my manager was like, try it. And I was just like, do you know what? Okay. So I did my verse and I just fell in love with it. And then I was like, no, we have to meet. And then when I met her, we got along so well. And I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it.
It was works
so well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's magic. It looks really good. And the video, it has a very The Boy Is Mine feel to it. Brandy and Monica drama. Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like the concept of and you know, with like the Brandy versus Monica thing, I felt like it was just it was relevant, and like we were able to be together on the shoot. Like, it's not like we were fighting over the boy and we didn't like each other. It's like we were fighting and we were like, basically, we're joining powers. We're on the team, and I wanted to show that to girls that like that's how it should be.
I love that. You got that sisterhood vibe, like you had each other's back.
Yes.
Yeah, period. You don't fight over man, I'm sorry.
No.
Nobody got time for that. Well, speaking of man, we've all had partners that had that lazy love with their dirty selves. What advice would you give the people to keep the flame burning?
I can't help you there, unfortunately.
No?
Do you know what? Me and relationships, it just doesn't work. So I'm not really good at advice. I'm only good at advice on how to move on. So you
that's advice. So when do you think is the right point to know when it's time to move on?
When you just start to feel like they're not valuing you as how they did in the beginning. Because with me personally, I don't know if I believe in like all the love stuff anymore, because I thought I always in the same cycle of like, in the beginning it's sweet, it's nice, so then later on down the line they just start to change. And for me, it's the change part for me that I just always let them go, because it's like, why can't you just stay the same? So for me, also disrespect, I don't tolerate. A lot of girls tend to be like, okay, well, we can work this out. I think we're too young to do stuff like that. I think your 20s are the time for just moving on, enjoying your life. And I don't feel like you should be trying to work things out with anyone at this point. So I feel like, I don't know. Sorry.
Keep it moving.
Period.
I feel like with me as well, like I can relate to you in that way. I feel like I've had a series of like bad, like not bad relationships. I don't want to say that, but do you know what I mean? Like in the beginning, then it starts like you really start getting to know the person. I have a very low tolerance for. I'm trying not to swear. Am I allowed to swear?
I don't think so.
Am I allowed to swear?
We can skip it.
I might think anyway, so yeah, I just think it's about moving on 100% and just never looking back, really.
110%.
For no reason.
No, it's all about self-love, protecting your peace, and keep it moving, and they'll always be back.
They always come back, but then again, that's for you to be like, no, you know what, I'm better than this. Because a lot of girls, he come back so he cares. They do it to everyone. So just be a woman.
Accessible to them, you know.
Yeah, man. No.
That.
So jumping back to the music, individually, you both have such unique sounds. Who are some of your inspirations?
So for me, I guess I think the reason why we work so well together is because like I feel like I'm trying to be like the next Rihanna, like, do you know what I mean? Come for that kind of spot. And then my girl's trying to be like, do you know what I mean? On the kind of level as Nicki Minaj and that kind of shit there. So I feel like together we could really, do you know what I mean? Just grow at the same point. And I think that's so exciting to just like have someone to be like, you know what I mean? Latch onto a bit and be like, oh my God, babe, like, what do I do with this? Do you know what I mean?
Because when we first met, it's like, I was like, oh my God, who do you see yourself like the next? And she was like, Rihanna. I was like, oh my God, Nicki. So the fact that we both have like people we look up to, and it's not anything, oh, we're taking your spot or anything. It's like, we want to follow your footsteps in a positive way to be exactly where you are, because it's just amazing what they've done. And I feel like it's possible for other females to do the same, especially from the UK. Like, that would be so big. So
yeah, following their footsteps, adding your own flavor, bringing your own vibe, which you're doing so well.
Exactly.
Well, you both have the. Oh, go on, Han.
I was gonna say, I like loads of artists though. Like I like all genres of music, like drill, like all this kind of house, like upbeat music. I like everything. So I think that's gonna play into part with my music. Like eventually you're gonna see different styles that I can do, you know, as you were saying, with versatility. I feel like I don't want to just be a garage artist. I want to show like all my other sides as well eventually.
There's room for it. Make it happen. Making it happen. So you both have the industry buzzing. Lost Girl, what's next for you?
So I actually am shooting my next video for my next single. It's called Rockabye, and
congrats.
It's garage pop. It's like the most garage I've made yet, basically. So I'm throwing it in the face, but it's lit. I'm rapping on it, and yeah,
I'm excited.
Thanks, girl.
It sounds like we're gonna see some more from you, a lot more that we haven't seen yet so far. That's exciting.
I always tell her she's gonna be big. Like, I can look at someone and be like, yeah. And sometimes when you meet them, you can just tell they have this star quality about them. And I feel like she has it. So she's gonna be big. Like, I'm always right.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Let their talent shine, girls. Ivorian Doll, what's next for you? I mean, especially coming off of the back of the epic Daily Duppy, which now has 1.2 million views.
Honestly, it's crazy. I'm working on my project that's gonna come out in the beginning of next year. I have 2 more videos I'm shooting. Well, 2 more videos I'm shooting, like my own songs, just before the end of the year. Oh, wow. So the next song that I release, it's just going to be I'm just hoping it goes very well, because it's not drill anymore. That's my new sound. We're now moving into the Megan and the Nicki sound, and we're doing bigger and better videos, American style. I'm very excited.
You've got a lot going on. There's only a few weeks to the end of the year. We love to see it.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be lit, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, you're both in the early stage of your journey. What has been the best and worst advice that you've been given so far?
Do you know?
I think the best advice I've been given is to have tunnel vision. So it's to kind of just focus on what I want, and like the best advice as well, always to just speak things into existence. And for example, because the Daily Duppy, like, I was turning down every freestyle platform because I was wishing and hoping Daily Duppy would reach out to me one day, and they did. And obviously it just was big. So I'm like, wow. So always know what you want. That was the best advice. And the worst advice was when people tell me, oh, you know, explain yourself. I think that's very bad, because I just feel like not everything deserves a reaction. You don't always need to explain why you did something. So yeah, I would say to people coming in, like, if you do something and obviously you don't feel like you need to explain yourself, don't explain yourself. Not everyone deserves, because then you're just going to be them artists that just keep replying to people, and then you just look really depressed.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
No, I completely agree with you. I feel like to this point, I can't really think of much like bad advice I've been given so far, because the people that I've been surrounded with so far in my journey have all been so like unquestionable, if you know what I mean. With Tiny and Kelly and Xavier, like it feels like a family now. And I know you're the same with JPL. You know, when you just know someone like has
they're
your
meant
best
for you in your journey, yeah.
Of course. So everything that Tiny and the others say to me, like I can take that so literally because he's been there and achieved it, and now he's trying to, you know, help to guide me to do the same thing. So I have so much faith in the people around me.
Oh, that's very important as well, to have like people on your team that you trust and have already done the journey, because then there's no one trying to, because some managers can end up trying to, you're getting too big for your boots and now you think you're the artist, and it's like, well, that's not it. So she's lucky as well, because she's obviously has Tiny and he's done it, he's been there, he's ready at the top. For her to be mentored by someone like that, there's no doubt she'll get there because the person's already done it. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a waiting game, really, and hard work.
Of course. Yeah, it's a matter of time, I think, for both of us. But it's the journey that's the most important bit. And I'm loving like every single minute of it. Of course, there's bad days. You know, sometimes I'm like really overwhelmed, but you know, it's so lit. Like we're in such a good place.
And you're both just continuing to grow and evolve.
Yeah.
As you continue to grow and evolve in your careers, who would your dream collabs be?
Mine would be, everyone knows Nikki, so, you know, but I would say Megan as well, because I see a lot of myself in her, like the whole fun side and just trying to enjoy life. Yeah, I would say Nikki or Megan would be like my dream collab.
Lit. I would, say Rihanna, or I would say Frank Ocean.
That's a good one.
Lit. So lit.
I love Frank Ocean. Oh my God, I used to be such a big fan. Like, obviously, I'm not now, but I used to listen to Frank Ocean a lot. I just think his music is amazing. So deep and makes you think.
Emotional, like. I love it.
Do you have a favourite album of his?
I like
just
everything.
Out of curiosity.
I like Channel Orange, but I do love Blonde. Blonde, I think, it's so weird, but I think that's why I like it. It's different than what's mainstream, you know.
I like his song. What's it called? Novocaine.
Yeah.
He made a song like that. I was wow.
I hear Frank Ocean, and that's the song that comes to mind.
Novocaine is beautiful. And Swim Good. Was it Swim Good?
Yeah, it's a banger. That takes me back to like, when I think about what I was doing in my life back then. It's just when Swim Good come out, I was so young.
I know.
Well, thinking about the next year ahead, what do you want to both have achieved a year from now?
I think a year from now, I need to be. Do you know what? It's think big in it, because I everything I say comes to pass. So I know I will have a big American collab but it's gonna happen. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. I think next year, people, I believe, obviously I'm speaking into existence, I believe people will be like, how the hell did this happen so quickly? This is not real. It must be a label behind. That's what I think. I think people are gonna be like, her journey just doesn't make sense. This is incredible. That's what I'm hoping for.
No, that's such a good thing to speak into existence, man.
100. Yeah, man. You have to, because I honestly believe in like all that manifesting thing, and I generally feel like I've manifested everything that's happened to me so far, and I feel like if you believe it, do you know what I mean? Because who's gonna believe it? You have to believe in yourself. You're gonna get there. Then the universe kind of just brings people towards you because you're just bringing in that positive energy. So it's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I completely. I would say the same thing, to be honest. Wait, I've forgotten the question. What was the question?
It's all right. So a year from now, what do you want to have achieved?
Oh yeah, that was it. I want to have like loads of music out. Like I want there to be so much music that people can become a fan of, and I want people to hear my story. I want people to literally just not know everything about me, but everything that I write about, I want them to just completely get it and relate, and I want to inspire people as well with what I write. So yeah.
More greatness, more songs, American collabs, manifesting it all.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to catch up with you, and all the best with your single.
Thank you, guys. Take care.